Sherdog.com here with Bellator welterweight champion Douglas Lima. You had this belt, you lost it, you won it back. What did it feel like when you didn't have that belt?
It was terrible. It was terrible. But, man, everything is here now. Everything is in place. It's been a long road, man, fighting all those injuries. That was difficult. That was a difficult time of my career. For some moments there, I thought I'd never be back. But, here I am. I was back. Thank God everything is healthy. I got a win over Daly. And got my belt back in style, so it feels good.
A lot of things have happened in the combat sports world here at Madison Square Garden, and you're going to be able to have a title fight here.
Yeah, it feels really good. It feels good. I really haven't thought about it much, honestly, man, but I think after the fight I'll really see the big picture. But, man, right now I'm just concentrating on Larkin. It's a big fight, a big name. It's huge for my career. I got the belt, So, just looking forward to defending and putting on a great performance and then be remembered. Be a fight that everybody's going to talk about for a long time.
Lorenz Larkin's been on a tear since he's come down to 170. What have you seen? What do you see in him that you feel is a dangerous point for you in the fight? Where do you feel like he's weak that maybe you could take advantage of?
Man, I think, for him and me, we just got to be ready at all times because, man, once something big lands, it can be the fight ender right there. So, he's just a tricky guy too. His stand-up, he's a great striker, but he's tricky. Got some tricky stuff. But man, nothing that I haven't seen before. I'm not worried. I'm did my training right. Everything was good. I'm on point. Man, I'm ready to go right now. So just looking forward to the fight.
There was a time in Bellator where, especially in the tournament era, that you ended up possibly fighting the same guys over and over again. That title contendership kind of circulated with the same group of guys. Here we are, they're bringing a lot of guys in. Every time you hear about a UFC welterweight getting into free agency, like, yeah, how excited do you get to know that there's these names, these Lorenz Larkins, Rory MacDonalds on their way over here to stand in front of you?
Man, that's what I've been waiting for a long time. I've always wanted to fight the top guys, of the division, guys that people follow, At the beginning, Bellator wouldn't get a lot of eyes, so man, I'm just happy right now that finally getting some more recognition. I love to fight in the big stage. I love to fight these big names, and man, I just get happy. Every time I see a free agency, welterweight, okay, that's good. That's more for the division, So that's the type of stuff that I want for my career, that I need for my career right now. So I'm looking forward to it, man. It's been a good road.
Talk about this fight week. Does it feel different? Does this feel like a bigger event?
For sure, man. Like they say, Bellator 2.0, it feels different. Everything feels different. The exposure, everything else, man, it's just growing. And I love to be part of it, man. Like the first fight, it was, I think the size of the room of the first fight was just as big as this, you know what I mean? But now here we are, Madison Square Garden. So I love to see this evolution and happy to be part of something this big.
Title fight. All your fights are going to be 5 rounds here going on as long as you're holding that belt. Do you feel like this fight goes the distance? Do you feel like Lorenz is a guy that you can put away?
Definitely can put him away. I can put anybody away. Doesn't matter the weight. If he lands right, everything can be put away. But I don't see it going to distance. Going to be head hunting the whole fight. Every second of the fight, I'm going to be looking to finish him. I'm sure he's going to be doing the same. And, man, but I'm ready to go 5 rounds. I'm ready to go hard 5 rounds. Man, I train really good. The camp has been great. And but expect the finish before the 3rd.
Let's say everything goes your way on Saturday night. You're standing in that ring. Do you have words for Rory MacDonald?
Man, I'm not really good at talking, but I'm preparing something. Of course, I'm not looking past Lorenz. Like you said, it's a tough fight. But I'll think of something to say after him because I want him on the cage after the win. You know what I mean? I want to square off for him right there and make it official.
And how do you think a fight between you and him would play out?
Really haven't thought about it, but I just see me putting him to sleep. That's the only image that I see on that fight.